It's round 5, and at long last I have an explanation for why I can smell soup. And I do mean that literally. That's not just me saying words again, that's an actual thing that has happened to me today. I was a little bit concerned. Truth, I know it's meant to be, like, it's toast that you're meant to worry if you can smell with no explanation, but part of me was just like, what if I'm the one guy? Yeah, what if I'm the one guy who gets a soup warning? Have you got anything? I've got more gems for fulfilling a prophecy. I wanna fix the bloody drapes situation. Cobalt laurels.
Contractor, work approved.
Does this look
These
any better?
decorative laurels ought to give us an appreciable touch of dignity, no doubt.
You would squander your earnings on that.
A little bit better. Now I'm thinking about the azure drapes.
Next, you.
To be honest,
I'm waiting.
I think yes. Yes, we go for it.
How about a moody blue colour of some sort for the drapery there?
A garish hue.
Stop talking about my hues in such a disparaging way. Change the
Let's
floor.
go with this one then. Back there, let's change the colour theming up a little bit.
That will be fine. And should I maybe get something? Let's purify the fountains.
Contractor, not to make the underworld a better place, I think.
Go practice your declaiming someplace else.
I've accidentally foretold the prop. What are you being grumpy about in the line?
Certainly not. Denied.
That's what you get for being grumpy in the line. You get denied. You get denied in Tartarus. I should probably get a bit of a shift on. I should probably shift the drapery past where I go. What weapon are you going to glow with this time?
Hey, something back there for you, pal.
Oh-ho. Oh-ho.
Weapon.
Big funny hand has arrived. I need 8 keys for you.
You're pretty quick, you know, boyo. Just be sure to use that fancy dash of yours and keep 'em guessing. Don't let 'em catch you standing still.
Dash like mad instead of standing still. That's not the worst advice, I guess.
I've gotten worse advice from skeletons.
just
Right,
protect
here we
me.
go. Here we go for me to attack with. I always beat him to death. Like, it feels like he explicitly says that he wants you to hit him. And, like, I don't like to leave a job half done, and I feel like he'd feel kind of miffed about it himself.
New one there.
Finish all yet right. Coins!
Should help.
Coins as well we should use, I think, perhaps a little bit.
I'm ready.
Get some coins done. Coinage. Coiny coin. Pay for some news. Some news. Newspapers, buy them.
Why, thank you.
A newspaper for me to buy, Lord Uncle Poseidon.
I have to tell you something, little Hades. My relatives and I, we've been holding back one of our greatest gifts to see if you were worthy. And you are. My aid is yours. So call me if you need anything. Especially to smash your enemies to bits.
Righty. Oh, here we go. Oh, and it's the epic version as well.
The wrath of Poseidon at my beck and call.
The epic version of one of the best calls in the game, right off the fish bonking bat. My shield went really far away, making it hard to fight. Stop you. Stop you for you and me. Stop Ewan McGregor.
Brimstones.
McGregor. Oh, if you're gonna say Ewan McGregor's name, at least enunciate. If you want Ewan McGregor, say it properly, alright? You could end up summoning the wrong Ewan.
Back.
Okay, you got to be careful sliding along. Thank heavens the trap floors were disarmed. I'm gonna get coins. I'm gonna buy things from my funny Charon friend today. Smash. Smash all the stones. Eat them with your bones. Hearty, 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 hoo. Hearty, hearty, heart. Oh, no, don't you dare. Don't you dare escape from me if you can help it. Coins. Gemstones. Again, got a lot of gemstones. It's like you want to change the drapes here. Have all the drapes in the world. They're investing in my new hobby of drapery interference. The underworld.
Snake. He's so cute.
The fingers are detached. Big stone. Are those meant to be the Titans? Because they were splonked off in pieces, and I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. More on that as it develops. There are still mysteries left to discover. That's what I like about it. It's a rich world. You know, like a lot of roguelikes like to just imply all of their lore. It's kind of refreshing to have one that's like so explicit about telling you what the world is. For once.
You are a most impressive death dealer, my kin. For by my estimation, you have slain at least 1,000 souls down there. Souls mostly having died before, but still.
A slaying's a slaying, as I'm sure you agree. You've got spiky shoulders as well. I can look. Oh, you've not got that funk. I'm remembering now that that's the thing that needs to be bought separately. I'll just get this then, even though I know for a fact I've had it before. I've probably had it before. Probably, methinks. I'm going to go through here because I said I was making a point of it, didn't I? Cut off your brain.
Charon's shop.
Fish
Just
prizes.
what I need.
Ooh. This would be more useful if I had more than just the call that did that. I guess I'll get this one because it's call specific. What are you telling me I've done? Oh god. Just get off the I'm only interested in ones I'm just unlocking. Thank you for please. Oh, this. Just to talk about how he's drowned some folks. Buy this
I'll
as
take
well.
it.
Hello.
Hey, good to see you out here, mate. Looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale, don't you?
I like selling fine wares. What? I'm scared by the pomegranate that he's got left. Just a statue of someone's helmet. This looks a bit like a boulder's rolled down there. Interesting place to reuse that. Curiumst. Alright, what we got? Let's start moving with more seriousness, shall we? Oh yes. Oh yes, I think it's funny when the daggers drown. Don't add a laser beam today. Oh, through all your funny bones. Now what are you telling me? Could you, like, fucking go on the thing?
That's
Go
good.
on the page where it says that it is the new. Like it just goes on to the last thing you looked at rather than the thing that's actually been updated sometimes, and only sometimes seemingly. Like, on other occasions it gets why you're pressing the button. I've got to be honest, sometimes it feels kind of like I'm shouting at the director of the cable guy, and all he's really doing is making fun of my name. Oh, I can force a trove to appear. Oh, I can get more Prometheums. He is upon us. The Lord of the Vintage. He arrives to help you.
Let's go, lads.
Oh, no trove can appear here. We're sad to say, but I can fling more stones at all and sundry. Yes. You think it's so easy. Scratch my nose. My snoot itcheth. Oh, I get it back. They fall out of you after a while. Don't you see? You can't hold on to my funny little stones forever. Sooner or later it all returns to the lovely god that I am. Don't you see?
Anyone else?
Anyone else? Lovely wine.
That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Have some revelry.
Hey there, Zagman. How's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
He's just holding a single grape. I've never noticed the single grape. I find it odd how the gods blink. And, like, nobody else does. It's only the gods who blink. Are only the gods allowed to blink? And also his cup likes floating off, look. Some of them are animated. And, like, the rest aren't. The boons of the vintage. This is why I call it the vintage, as opposed to its actual name.
Lighten things up around here.
Here we go. Kinship of the funny Dionysus. Accept his boons. Alright, we've got our boon vintages now. Now we may pursue things with renewed vigour. But don't put vinegar in the bin. Oh no, we need it. Don't discard it. Waste no vinegar, want no vinegar.
Infernal troves.
Here's our trove we've summoned. Oh. And to think you were about to waste the vinegar right as we got to the trove. You fucking amateur. No, go. I made the manticore spit at me. Oh, we're all very for kill someone with it. No. They were like, we don't particularly want to. Oh, shit. Oh, it's very rare, but sometimes they do get a wallaby back.
Who else?
You have to put the wallaby down as a deposit. And of course they look for any excuse not to give the deposit back to you, even though it is a wallaby. And even though it will cause a ruckus.
How bad could it be?
Consider this a warning.
I've been
No time to
warned.
lose.
What you just said there had the potential to lead to once-the quotations. And I need to punish you for it. Here are the wretches of Tartarus. I suppose they are also the wretches of Hades, but I am Hades. I get the feeling that we think of Hades as being both the person and the location. I think I have a personal. I've not looked this up at all.
Idiots.
Like, I couldn't prove it to you.
There we go.
I do kind of have to wonder if it's
take
maybe not a cultural misunderstanding of the kingdom of Hades, as in Hades' kingdom. But here's a trove. Here's a trove we all behove. And there'll be more blippy. More bloop over here. That's right. We'll all bloop. Oh, don't bloop me though. Every time you bloop me, you have to pay more money. More and more coins to the development. That's right. That's right and left and right and left and right and left and right and left. Sad, sad oranges. They're sad, and we wanted to mention this twice. But we also want some alliteration going on beyond that. So what do? We change the nature of an orange to permit this. Stygian shard. The rest of the ones that we'd been getting seem to carry over when the prophecy's unlocked, so hopefully I'm saving myself a lot of smuggling in the future. Because all you've got to smuggle if you don't do the work up front. Oh, procrastination, smuggler's guilt, that's the phrase. Did that stab me in the feet, or did that something else just flash at the same time? Oh, I hate having to guess. I hate having to guess who's stabbing my feet, and for what reason, from which angle. This is information I need to consider when preventing it from happening in the future. Don't you understand? She dash. I've just sort of completely forgotten I've had that all this time.
There, that's it.
This one, why not? I've only got 37 coins, so going to Charon again will be not useful.
In the name of Hades.
Oh, I've got a vintage. I can gift the boons. Why not? Whoosh, whoosh. Now that I'm thinking of it, I think this is the one I had already gotten, and it was in fact the cast that I hadn't used yet. Oh well. Oh well, there will be plenty of opportunities. Plenty of chances to make amends.
I heard what happened. You crossed the river of flame. You really did it.
Oh yes.
That HYDRA was a total bastard, though. Bastards. But you sound practically impressed with me there, Meg. I feel so flattered.
You'll soon feel something else. I don't know how you did it, but it changes nothing.
Well then, allow me to change at least 12 things. Alright, that is a full dozen. When I go the full dozen, you've got to respect me. Okay, that is the law of this land. I'm a bit vague as to what is exactly meant by the full dozen, but I'm asserting that it pertains to this, for no one knows enough about this law to contradict me. So saith the wall! So saith the funny Zagreus of the underground. Yes, Undertale's happening somewhere down here. Is Undertale set in Tartarus or not? We must surely find out soon. Well, now the popular thing's a timeline where everyone's above the sea level, isn't it? No one's going to look underground for answers anymore. They're like, that's resolved. No, it isn't. We don't know if Hades could have showed up. There could have been funny josts. I mean, there is a funny jost. But there could have been Greek funny josts. For all we know, is Napster Blook a bloody Greek funny jost? And you've just not told us. More hidden lore. I don't want to lie on Matthew Patthew for locating the Greeks. Alright? Because he's just gonna say they're in Greece. Fucking shit-eating. Smarmy. Don't know why I feel like besmirching Matthew Patthew by suggesting he would be sarcastic about where all the Greeks were in Undertale. But you know what? Someone's got to accuse him of that. Statistically, it was gonna happen eventually. So maybe now that I've done it, it won't happen again. It's some variation on gambler's fallacy, I'm pretty sure. The results of previous trials do not actually affect the outcome of subsequent ones. Come on now. Drink the fountain. Any more? Bought all of this already and I'm at full health, so I can't even get the practical one.
Let's go up.
Oh, come on now. Come on now, get this one behind you. Come on now, into Asphodel. You have any more comments to make about this realm?
That blasted HYDRA must be back by now.
It says different things every time you look at the vast expanse. Which is a good quality to have, I think. I think if you're going to look at a vast expanse, you should have original things to say. Every time. Or else... Ooh, you jumping at me. Jumping at me, being a big red skeleton. What do you think you're trying to get away with? Don't you shoot me. Ah, singed my little toes a tiny bit. I don't believe you! Carry on the legacy of the man who died instead of killing me. Alright? Think about what he stood for and emulate his actions.
Gods grant me strength.
Yes, it happens to profit me specifically in this moment, but that's not the only reason, is it? And I feel like you know that. Vintage! No! That! Vintage! It's an odd game show because the requirements...
How's that?
I mean, I guess it's like... I mean, you're not allowed to guess, is the thing. I guess that's the conceit. Well, I wouldn't be allowed to on the show because it would set the alarms off and they'd be like, you did not know which vintage this was for a fact, and so you are automatically disqualified. Sort of, removes some of the suspense. Because the hosts immediately know whether or not the contestant knows what the vintage is. There's no reason for... I'm only missing 7. So, friend for me to see. So yeah, like, they ask the question and then, like...
She's always singing.
The contestant doesn't even get the opportunity to respond, really. There's one bird and it's talking to me.
You know me, hun.
Let me burden you with... We've not had the refreshing nectar yet.
Here, enjoy.
Ooh, that's
think
good.
I'm gonna... You know what? Let's have a vintage.
Eurydice, thank you for making me feel welcome in your pleasant home. Can't say the same for most places I've been lately. I have a small gift I wanted you to have.
Oh, that's awful sweet of you, Your Royal Majesty. Bringing me fresh ingredients like this. Know what? Here's something for you too. Help keep you safe out there.
Thanks so much.
We've got a very powerful acorn now. Lovely update for that. I should have checked the... Because then there's a lovely song happening while I do it, at least, and we can listen to. Ah. There we are. We've got knowledge and lovely music.
Thanks again.
Smooth sailing.
Knowledge and lovely music on our way to see the fish. Come now.
The witches.
Oh! Oh, nothing actually happened to me. I was expecting it to, because of all the purple follow. Oh, don't be doing a lot. Don't be doing a lot. Oh, doby, 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 sing, I sing, I sing, I's wolf. I'm trying to see. Are you more blue than usual? Somebody's made you a garish hue. I don't believe it. Oh God! The drapes. The witches match the drapes. I've influenced them from afar.
I heard you showed that good-for-nothing
I've learned a secret about them.
Handle that old crow nephew. If she troubles you again, you just remind her who's in charge down there.
Can't just call people crones if you haven't met. Ooh.
Cheers, Uncle.
It's better to get this, I think, than to go for the razor shoals on, again, the thing I can only do with the thing that needs to be charged up first.
Skull crushes.
Now that I have this boon, the razor shoals are desirable. Now, such is the folly. Fishy fish attack. Whoa! The big fucking hammers. I don't believe. Oh, you just stopped. The doom got you mid-flight. It likes to do that sometimes. Ooh, it likes to doom that sometimes, and I like to doom you. Don't you hover around looking for me on the floor. Hit him then. Come on, keep snooping past him, getting the wrong idea. No! They're the most irritating of God's skeletons. Stop them all. Ooh, I've missed. Oh, there we go. I got them. It lasted for longer than I was expecting. Thank heavens. For it would have stopped. It would have stopped. Do I want to... There's not anything... There's a lot of space I've not investigated in this one. No. No, so I shall get a key.
All aboard.
Let's get the keys done as quickly as we can. Let's follow the master plan. Well, oh no, there were things to the left this time. I was right. I didn't make... It wasn't a mistake this time. I did make it, but it wasn't a mistake. Whoa, you like to shoot me a lot, don't you, I bet? Digging underground. Digging underground where mercy can be found. Ha ha, potatoes. No. That was a song about a man who thinks you're looking for mercy, right? Or he makes you think there's mercy underground, but you're actually just pulling out root vegetables.
All clear.
He's tricked you. Some people who've never seen potatoes before, they think it's their path to redemption. This is, however, completely untrue, and it's cruel to manipulate such people. To lord the advantage over them that you know these things when they do not. I want to give you the... My honest... Should I give... I can give you a vintage, I reckon.
Kieran, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude.
Got some vintages going.
Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you?
I outstretch my hand
I
to
don't know
know
what to say,
these
mate.
things. Oh, they're just giving me a funny hourglass. Yeah, I know, oh. No. It tricked me several times.
Always a pleasure, Kieran.
What do we... Ooh. Ooh, though. Ooh, but this is a lot. Getting it.
It's high tide.
I know the other thing would have been more... I know. I know. I'll eat your wraps, but I know.
Good enough to
I'll
eat.
get this as well. Ooh. I'll get the one that's more... used more frequently. Such as the go across of the thing we know across. Let's just get out there and do what we do.
Don't you have something to say to me?
Yes, it's a snake noise again. I hope you like them. It's most of what I do. I do snake noise, I do snake thing, I do be under lava, I do stop you sometimes. But most important... Oh, my thing ran out that gave me the second cast. So I could no longer... My funny Promethean item... How long's that been true for then? How long have I been trying to fling stones I didn't have? Oh, beepy boopy. Beepy boopy, you can't believe. One doubt. Stop. Get this back. And then, once again, don't spit flames. There's really no need. Ask anyone how many flames they need spat at them, and they'll probably say 3 at most. Certainly, I have yet to hear more than that. And I asked basically everyone that question. Consistently. In fact, they've asked that I stop. The local community has been very vocal about no longer needing them answer fire questions. Alright. I'm gonna keep doing it. Because I don't want to be called a hypocrite on this one very specific matter. Just in case I encounter another HYDRA who perhaps hasn't been put in their place on such subjects. Alright, if I stop living my truth, giant monsters are going to take advantage. Alright? They'll put forward arguments. They'll write a circus. I didn't have anything to follow that up with, so they will write a circus. Unfortunately, I can't even begin to tell you what that means even. Oh! It took me a long time to figure out that this was a thing. That you could charge up all the bars and then use it like this. I knew that Greater Call was a thing because it was mentioned in the trophy list. But I didn't figure out that that wasn't just another thing that needed to be unlocked, and that I could have been doing it at any time, really. And ever since I knew that, I sort of got the point of having the calls a bit more, because they seemed somewhat underwhelming before I realised I was using them wrong. Oh, you spat down at yourself. There, have that. Have that to consider.
Enough.
Tasty!
Nice.
Tasty things! Oh, diamond rings! Up we go. To Elysium again. Nemesis Crest. That's the one out of these that I don't have yet, I believe. Lovely. Slap a name on that and call it by the name you just gave it, because it'd be weird not to. I mean, you went out of your way to give it that name. And you're just going to call it something else.
I've returned.
What are you playing at? Oh, I can look at the fog.
The enshrouded river of forgetfulness, Lethe, flows through the hallowed chambers of Elysium, numbing old pains and memories of the most noble shades residing there.
Drink the fog and forget it all.
I'll have to give them new pains to recall.
Punch them now, during the fall.
Wow.
It is rather pretty. There's all blue butterflies going around. Look, don't confuse them for the pink ones. Those are the dangerous ones. Don't go for the heart. I have decent enough coin for now. All told. Am I just doomed to always get this far at this point? There's like a whole 2 realms worth of enemies that I'm not going to hear Hypnos' funny dialogue for getting killed by. Oh, these ones! You see these that I'm telling you about? We've seen them before, but I'll see them again. Oh, get rid of them. Aha. I turned into water near you. It's the final words of the senator who... Hello. hello. Oh! Oh, fuck, there was something I was supposed to ask you about a very silly bit. The two kings, they had their own nations. Basil Brush was involved. What were their names? I can't just look at you and say Basil Brush was involved and expect you to know instantly what I'm asking. But I also need you to explain your actions. You damned them. But I don't know that they're the only people you've damned, and I don't know that they're the only people you've damned who are associated with Basil Brush. Are you damning everyone associated with Basil Brush in order to get at Basil himself? Don't that's... He's the one you want. Don't go after his family.
This mark, almost like a batwing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
So, like, the wing it resembles is obviously not a bat's. It's only now occurring to me that, like, he's probably not seen birds, has he? Because he's underground.
Hey, boss. Found you. Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now, come on. We've both got places to be.
Hermes... I don't know the question I was going to ask you, Hermes, but I don't think you'll want me to waste your time. Hypersprint.
Appreciate the lift, Lord Hermes, sir.
Why not?
Let's go.
Here we go. Free-spirited son of Zeus. We're missing 2 more gods. We've Aphrodite's not shown up. Aphrodite's not shown up. Well, she's just waiting to make sure we've blinded all the I was going to say blindfolded, but I'm not. Maybe I should, but I'm. Go on. Just to show you what it is and why I'm avoiding it.
Whose favour to choose?
They want you to pick sides, and obviously you will feel the wrath of whoever you don't choose. Even though they forced you to make this choice. And I don't want to incite family squabbles, and in fact it pains me to do so. You've rather foolishly pitted yourself up against Dionysus.
Cheers, I'll take it, man.
He's a strong drink. Strong drink is useful.
You wound me, little Hades, with your callous choice. It's fortunate I'm quite impervious to harm. But I don't think the same is true for you.
Well, what you think is of no consequence in a wet world. Well, there's a fun thing I might be able to do here if the gauge charges. I've got his call, so I can call upon his, I can invoke his aid against him, and that is a thing that works. You need the greater call for the full effect. There is in fact an achievement for doing this. So now you know that, you were equipped. You were equipped with magical boons and philosophies abounding. Bounding jumps, these are the philosophies that we hold dear. Oh, the wave. I'm not as cognizant of the wave locations as I'd like to be. It is sort of blending in against the grass. Ever so slightly. You had to have turquoise grass, didn't you? They were like, oh, well, you know, this is close enough to how grass looks, and all this, you know, it's a bit more sparkly. It's like a Pokemon shiny grass, isn't it? Shiny grass type. You should, if I look at a shiny Oddish, right, and the grass bits coming off of it aren't this colour, I'm gonna throw you into a well. Alright, I'll have to make one first. I don't think I've seen a well down here yet, but I'll dig one, right, really deep, and I'll throw you into it for your Pokemon problem that you've caused me. I would say that at least the depth of the well I would need to... Oh, I didn't charge it up enough. Ah, well. Just trust me.
All right, No need to fight about this any longer, don't you think, nephew? Here, take my blessing like you should have in the first place.
He's being a snarbus. And game another random assortment or flood shot, actually.
Fury.
Oh! I can take more boons from you. Can you give me rupturing shoals again? Just throw that one up for me. Come on, shoals. Hello.
You come from the bowels of hell. This is not your place.
Agreed on both counts. Just passing through, so if you'll excuse me.
I will not. The champion of Elysium would never back down from such a contest. Neither will I.
He's so sweet. He's got such kind eyes.
You're not the champion of Elysium. You're the Bull of Minos. I can't imagine who's even stronger than you. Is it Heracles? Tell me it's Heracles.
I will not. You talk too much, short one. Come get destroyed.
Baby boy. We made him so snoof. A very snoofy champion. Well, assistant champion, I guess. We're all very... Oh! Hello. One of them likes us, it turns out. Now you've chopped me. You've chopped me for the fight of the century against Asterius, the Bull of Minos.
He's angry now.
He's quite angry that they've chopped... Oh no, he's chopped me. Why is he angry about his own chops? It's a question I often ask of the Furious Butcher. But it just makes them angrier. So I have yet to really get an answer. I guess it's a sore subject. You could never understand the complicated relationship between me and these chops. I despise them, but I cannot let them go. Will this cycle never end? The chop cycle. Who's cycling down my meat? Just get off the counter. Stop that. How'd you get up there? It's the chops that keep letting in the cyclists. And that's it. I figured it out. Is that true or not? You're gonna have to tell. I'm having to just guess every time. Each time I go in, I see the butcher, the Furious Butcher. The lion sleeps tonight, right? And I just have to guess a scenario. Because, like, if you won't tell me, you're leaving me to fill in the blanks. People are going to speculate. Like, it's all well and good saying it's not our business. You can't stop it from happening. It's a natural human response to not being answered questions about meat. Alright, meat and many other subjects. You're not gonna get the maximum prowess.
Stand down.
Yes.
Well
Defeat
fought.
you.
Though your technique pales in comparison to that of the champion of Elysium, I expect you'll soon see for yourself.
Pat the snoot.
I beat the Bull of Minos.
That was weird.
Lord Poseidon.
I beat the Bull of Minos. Put me on there. He's not an abomination. He's a funny little fluffy man's. They gave him excellent hair.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Right, razor shells, come on. Here we... Oh, but you've got the curse of drowning. That's harder to get. Honestly, I don't get it. Look what it does. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why that's more useful in any context. So again, I guess it's better to get it out of the way. Why not? Why not, said the parrot to the smaller parrot who couldn't really talk back. There's a larger parrot who's just sort of leveraging their authority to go unchallenged on all sorts of subjects. Alright, there's a real parrot power imbalance that I'm trying to address. But I need to get out of the underworld in order to do that. Surely you understand. Surely you understand, you little funny burning chariots. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, I blocked it, thank goodness. What have I, more louts? You seem to have put me on the right page, but nowhere near the flame wheels. There were exceptions. There are always flame wheel exceptions. Can I? No. No, we don't think. What can I purchase, please? Purchase for coins. Oh, I thought we were somewhere else.
Should help keep me going.
Your care on there must drive quite a hard bargain, Zagreus, if it would keep you from your victory just for a bit of coin.
Well, he does have an oar. People don't carry oars for no reason. I think I'll benefit from fish quickness.
Which boons are going to be?
I think there's no
That's
excuse not to, really, is there? Artemis or... I think Artemis. We've seen Hermes thus far, so I don't think we'll get new dialogue from him, whereas... You know, let's do as many talk with the lovely Artemis as we can. You know? Let's get to know all of the people who's helping us out the ground. A lot of people climb out the hole and they're like, I don't know you. What are you going to do if you trip and you fall back in? Alright? That person's not going to help you back out. Their last memory of you is you going, I don't know you, and then eating shit back into the pit after all their hard work. At that point, you've provided them no incentive. Endear yourselves to those with ladders. Alright, lest you be fucked down by fate and your lot in life. The words we live by here at the asylum for guilty llamas. Llama guilt is considered a mental disorder.
Need to press on.
We don't know what the implications of that are.
It's not medicine, so I don't know if this is going to help right now, but here.
Oh, believe me, if you just fucking killed me right now, it'd be helping me more than you could imagine. I need proper... Oh, I've got... Well, I can have a 2% chance of dealing critical damage, or I could have either of these things that I'd prefer. Blap. Blap at the gemstones! Gemstones we need!
Great shields.
What if I want to change the drapes again? There's rugs we can have. You want a rug, don't you, sir?
Payback.
I mean, you're not down there, but you might join the line to appeal for mercy, or whatever their claims are. We can't hear them speak. We can see text boxes over their head, but we can't actually hear the words. They're dead. I made it rhyme because I realised that I could present that fact as an explanation for why the text boxes appear. I mean, but if you're not Achilles, or Orpheus, or Eurydice, really there's a lot of them that are allowed speech. I have to have heard of you. Is the thing. Otherwise you don't get a voice. Fuck, that's a bit too real. I'm gonna die anyway.
Never enough of these back at the house.
Oh, I ranked up my wallet. I guess I'll get this. I think I've somehow find myself right at the end of the funny... Right at the end of the funny old Elysium. We're really belting our way through all the greatest tracks of the... We can comment on the fruit. Come on, let me do my fruit commentary.
The magnificently ominous facade of the Great Elysian Stadium looms tall above the rabble-rousing prince, as if to goad him into such a competition which he cannot hope to win.
There's a lot of onions on sale.
Cheers for the vote of confidence, old man.
I don't know what he's basing his lack of confidence on, quite frankly. This has really been calibrated for an entirely different experience. Right, let's
Oh, wow.
let's take our medicine.
I warned you, short one. Now you face a foe more terrible even than I. The only other
I'm not
foe
disagreeing.
whom I ever faced who bested me.
Hold, fiend! You'll walk not one more step toward the light of day, so long as I am here.
Theseus, no way. You two are legends. I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
A naked attempt to sway me from my convictions. Defend yourself, you blackguard, and may the gods show you some mercy, for I shall not.
I like your matching gloves, it's very cute. You've got matching everything on, really, haven't you? They've got friend. Oh god, you, sir, it's not working. You can't succeed. Are you coming on to me? Oh, hurt me, I've got a shield. I forget that it's not a flingable. It's my pulsing round shape. A circle, if you will. Get him! Get him! They're too good at stopping that from happening. I'm gonna fling him. They did Wolverine at me. They're such good friends. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no! The historians, they found us. Well, is Funny Colosseum. Oh! You've bullhorned me.
Give up.
I'd rather not. To be perfectly honest, I think I want to get you just a little bit. Can I strike you? No. No, he says I'm always facing you now for when I throw a spear. It's with my fullest attention. Which I guess you wouldn't want to throw one while not paying attention. You know, you can't. When I'm on top of my tower, like, throwing tridents down at the mortal folk, I don't want to just get like distracted by like a particularly funny bird that does something that amuses me, and then I'm like, oh ho ho, and then I accidentally destroy the Eiffel Tower again.
Here comes a real water power.
Wet look.
Was I not your favourite?
Favourite fish, Uncle? No. No, I say to you as I run. Oh shit. Shit, you'll never get.
Demon.
You are actually... No! Come on! Power me to the victory stance! Oh, it unpaused by itself. I don't believe that... Oh, there it is. Oh, fuck. You threw a man through me while I was still getting ready. Oh, I'll have you know... No. Oh, shit, your friend. Your friend's getting me when I'm not really about to play the guitar. No, don't shine.
Goddess Athena, lend to me your strength.
No curses.
The gods are helping him.
That's the twist. That's the twist. He's really not been doing much this. Oh.
Champion and I will reign forever.
That's sweet, but also I'm gonna get you. I hope. Well, we've been put away by funny men, which is a shame. But hopefully,
Oh, that bull hits rather hard.
hopefully we've learnt. And Hypnos isn't bloody here to talk about it.
Oh baby.
Oh, well, hello.
You called upon your humble court musician, as I understand, Lord Hades, sir. Referring to myself, of course.
Well, Orpheus, if you're quite finished with your little stint within the depths of Tartarus, I'd like to ask again. Play us a song already. Or else next time I'll not be quite so charitable with your punishment.
Oh, that. I must apologize again, Lord Hades, sir, for I'm afraid that I've no wish to sing as yet, in spite of your persuasiveness, even. And that, is my final word upon the subject, at this time.
Is that so? Why then I'll go ahead and wait. I've all the patience in the world.
He's in trouble.
Yeah. Hello.
The sealed weapons by your chambers. Your father won't observe their absence, I don't think. They remind him of a time he stood together with his brothers and sisters. He wants nothing more to do with any of that. I think it's fitting you've inherited their power.
A power that once sealed away the Titans. Maybe it's a power that can break me out of here. Thank you for helping me, Achilles.
Lovely helps. Hello, Shades.
What are those shades muttering about?
Yes, that's a fair thing to... Oh, more stretch! Stretchy ghosts! Look at my wingspan! Ha ha hee hoo! Alright. Oh, the lounge is opened, is why.
Here.
Hello, you've got
I trust
things.
that the mirror in your bedchamber has proved satisfactory, dear child.
I can run quite fast, thanks
Better
to
than I
it.
could have possibly imagined, Nix. You mentioned there was something more that it could do once I had grown accustomed. I think I'm ready for that now.
I think you are as well. Then it shall be as you wish.
Oh, you've shook it. Just shake the mirror until it gets more functions. New talents, eh? What have you got in here?
That's new.
Oh, I can have a court music stand for a tasty diamond. Can't really do anything else with it.
Keep his boundless libraries of music in order. Just have to fill it in.
Lovely stand for us to have. Right. Urns of wealth. Underworld holy fountains more. Or I can change the drapery again. Make a stately rug. I think I'm gonna put urns underground.
I'll be on the lookout for this when I'm in the area.
So that I stop getting confused that they're not there. And then, with the last of my strength,
Work
I
approved.
shall change the trim
This
again.
is the colour suited for our hall back there.
Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I'll change it back some other time.
The lounge is open.
Let's address the situation. There's boof
A
floof.
commemorative board adorns one of the stoic walls within the lounging area, celebrating and proclaiming the accomplishments of those who serve Lord Hades best of all.
Won't ever see my face up on that wall, I guess.
She always knows.
Oh, the prince himself. You want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
There's snore in the shadows. Oh.
I just wanted to say, don't bother picking up my room today. I'm headed out for a while.
I have to clean the rafters.
Whoosh.
Thanks for all your hard work.
There's our lovely friend, look. Helping Gorgon time. Yeah, Cerberus is still... There's still much snoofing and floofing.
Greetings, chef.
The chef is very... Fish. There's fish. We've got pomegranates, fish, onions, some bread. These are the things you eat when you're dead. We mean dead, of course. Boof is not present.
Cerberus for now.
There's a boof absent. Snoodle mosaic, look. Oh. Lovely. I should probably... Oh, we have just ticked over an hour. So it's clearly time to end. And while the prophecies are fulfilled, thank you for watching. Goodbye for the time being. Tune in for run 6, I guess, at some point. Still really miffed that I died to something unique and Hypnos wasn't here. Oh, Hypnos.